In this episode we talk about the Italian region of Liguria, about things you should generally know about Italy and when you better should not go to Liguria.
There's a lot to discover in the Italian region of Liguria. Lively and lonely places, hidden gems and charming seaside villages.
It's just a dream here.
We also talk about the beaches, the expensive Lidos, the water quality,
And we tell you what you absolutely need for the beaches here.
Of course, the Italian food can't be missing, and we also talk about prices. We also show you how to discover Italy off the beaten track.
Amazing here, amazing.
You know, we travel with an electric car, with a Tesla, and charging in Liguria is no problem at all.
On the road again.
But first of all, a road trip along the Ligurian coast is just fun. Take the country road, it leads right along the sea and through the many small, charming towns here.
Liguria is located in the northwest of Italy, with a long Mediterranean coast, the Italian Riviera. Since it is located in the north of Italy, it is easy to reach from many neighboring countries.
And here comes our first tip. If you can, don't go to Liguria in August. In this time there are a lot of tourists in Italy and the Italians have also holidays. It can get incredibly busy, especially by the sea.
And then let's get straight to the topic of the beach. If you manage to find a parking space on the beach, you're one of the lucky ones. In Italy there are many lidos, the stabilimenti balneari. If you want to go to the beach here, you have to rent sunbeds and umbrellas. And of course, that costs money.
And that can get pretty expensive.
Between 15 and 30 euros or even more per day for 2 sunbeds and an umbrella is normal here. Luckily, there are also public beaches, which are free. But here is something you need to know. There is no shadow.
And here comes our second tip. You really need an umbrella.
The Italians are always well equipped for a day at the beach and often arrive with a cart full of things. If you don't have an umbrella with you, you might have the opportunity to buy one from one of the beach vendors. Most of the Ligurian beaches are pebble beaches, and in high season it is always very busy.
Finding lonely places by the sea is not easy here. So it's best to go to the beach early in the morning. Then you almost always have the beach all to yourself. The Mediterranean Sea here is crystal clear and the surroundings are incredibly charming.
And now let's talk about food. Italy is simply a gourmet paradise.
In Italy you start the day with a cappuccino and a cornetto, usually a very sweet pastry. You usually have breakfast standing at the counter, also often with an espresso and a panino. In Italy, people like to drink several espressos throughout the day. In a local coffee bar, you have to expect to pay around €1. In the center, sometimes €1.50 or more for espresso. Basically, in Italy, if you drink the coffee sitting on the terrace, it is more expensive than at the bar.
And now to lunch and dinner.
Of course there is pizza, the best in the world. What a pleasure. There are so many delicious pizzas and we tried our way through.
It's so good.
A margherita pizza costs around 6 to 10 euro, maybe more, depending on where you are.
What you shouldn't forget is that in Italy a service fee per person is added to the bill when you eat in restaurants, the coperto. That's around 1.50 to 3 euros per person, usually also for children. Coperto means the place setting and bread. However, no or not much tip is expected. And of course there are a lot more dishes in Italy than pizza, like pasta, fish and much more.
And what can't be missing in Italy is gelato, ice cream. What can I say? Try it yourself.
We are absolute pistachio fans, and when there's gelato made from Sicilian Bronte pistachios, we are there. In Italy, ice cream is ordered in a cone or cup with at least 2 flavors. A portion with 2 gusti, the flavors, is usually big enough and costs around 3 euros.
In Italy, everything seems to revolve around food.
The markets are wonderfully lively and people are always happy to have a chat. The supermarkets here are a dream, with their high quality food and a wide range of products. We simply love their relaxed Italian lifestyle.
And here comes our next tip. Head inland, away from the touristy sea.
Sometimes just a few kilometers are enough and everything is much more authentic. We discover a small charming medieval mountain village on the Ligurian coast. And also the mountain village is not completely untouched by tourism. It is still much more relaxed here. You can enjoy the atmosphere so much better.
And the part of the Italian dolce vita is to just enjoy the moment. Best in a nice place in the shade. By the way, a soft drink costs around 3 euro.
It's just a dream here.
We travel fully electric with our Tesla Model Y. and charging is always an issue. Here in Liguria, the Tesla supercharger network is so good that we do not charge at local public charging stations. However, we have tested these in other regions of Italy, especially that of NLX.
If you are interested in charging in Italy, check out our video.
And there is a Tesla supercharger here in Liguria with a great location, next to charming villas and right on the marina, perfect for a walk and gelato, pistachio of course.
And here's something else you should know about Liguria. Sometimes in Italy the streets can be very narrow.
Especially in the small coastal towns it can get tight. And in the evening when the restaurants open, it becomes very difficult to find a parking. But it's worth it. The atmosphere here on the sea is just fantastic here in the evening. And for those who like some action, many of the towns have markets or fun fairs in the evening, and that starts after sunset. We have already visited many regions of Italy. If you are more of a lonely beach type, you will find what you are looking for in the south of Italy, like in Puglia or Calabria. And Sicily offers the perfect combination of everything Italy offers and fantastic nature. Find out more about wonderful Italy in our videos.
What is your favorite region in Italy? Let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video.